As I've been moving along in my little I want to be a rock star journey and posting videos, I've been noticing a lot of people comment, I can't find anybody to jam with. I'm going to try to come up with some ideas that might help you. Some of them will be legit. Some of them will be stretching the imagination just a little. So I created this guitar channel because I wanted to track my progress as I work towards this great goal of becoming a rock star. And fortunately, a couple of videos ago, I posted this video about me forming a band, and it kind of went gangbusters. It has 40,000 views or something. That's awesome. It makes me think that maybe people want to see stuff like this. It's also shown me that a lot of people still kind of have this dream themselves. Maybe not seriously wanting to be rock stars, but they want to play music. They want to get together with people and play music. And I got several comments on that video where people were like, man, I'd love to jam, but there's nobody to jam with. I've got all this gear, but there's nobody to jam with. So I thought I'd tell my story of how I found the first person to jam with that I've started jamming with, and just things I've heard from having a channel. And when you have a channel, a lot of people will give you information, what they see and what they feel. So the first thing that you can do to find people to jam with is start taking guitar lessons. Why? Number one, you're gonna meet somebody who's in the biz, who is seeing other guitarists all the time and probably is very knowledgeable of the community. Oh, and of course, having lessons is going to help your guitar playing, right? Which will then make you a better jammer when you find that person to jam with. So as you take lessons and get to know your guitar instructor somewhat, you can start bouncing off him or her. Hey, I'm hoping to jam with somebody. Do you have anybody in mind? Because he might have another student that is thinking the same exact thing. Bit of advice, I'd probably look for an instructor that gives lessons to people your age. I'm assuming most people watching this video are my age or around my age. Because obviously if you're going to a instructor that has no other older people, they might not know anybody. And I don't think you want to be stuck jamming with a 10-year-old. Hey kid, I thought we were gonna jam. What are you doing?
I'm playing Roblox, just a second. Oh.
The second thing you could try doing is enticing another musician. Possibly maybe kidnapping them. Hey dude, you need a ride? What? You hop in the van, man. Hop in the van. Check it out, man. I've got some gear. Hey, just get in. We'll jam. Oh. Yeah, free gear. You'll let me have one of those? Yeah, you can have some. All you want. Cool. We'll just jam, okay? Heck yeah, I'll get in the van with you. So obviously I'm having a little bit of fun with this one, but I have noticed a lot of posts where people go, I've got all this gear, I bought all this gear because I wanted to be in a band, but there's nobody to jam with. If you think, getting all the gear is gonna do it, probably not. It might help. Has anyone ever done that where they got gear that they didn't have before and all of a sudden people are coming by and saying, hey, I want to jam with you? Is that happening for any of you guys? Third thing you could do to find somebody to jam with is start a YouTube channel. Like me. Of course, that's a long route of finding someone, because when you start posting videos, the only person watching the videos is probably you. So that's gonna be a little tough. But if you resonate and if you tell the story you want to tell and you be who you are, you're probably going to attract some people. And maybe if you get to a point, you'll have people asking you, hey, if you're in my area, you want to jam, there you go. But I will tell you, it's a lot of hours, okay? A lot of hours. So as I was editing this video, I remembered, oh yeah, somebody actually contacted me that was in St. Paul, and they said, hey, I'm looking to jam again. Could I maybe jam with you? What's a little different with me though is I've got this vision, this idea, which again, it might be stupid to do this, but I got a game plan, okay? And I sent him a bunch of questions to see what kind of guy he was, just to kind of maybe get an idea what he might be like, because I don't have a lot of time and I have to keep things moving along. And he answered them, and he seemed to be pretty cool. And then I said, hey, I'm gonna maybe send you a sample, maybe lay down some bass tracks to that, and then, maybe show up at our next get together. And then it's been 5 days. I haven't heard anything. That brings me to another thing that I think I might have to do to get people to jam with me. And that is I might have to hire some musicians. And I know that seems crazy, but for my game plan, I've got this vision. And if I hire people, I can just say, hey, this is what I'm trying to play. Help me play this, or give me your professional opinion on this. Okay, so in this song, I want the solo to kind of make you think about when you're growing up. It kind of like make you think of like birthday cakes and parties and stuff. So this is what I want you to play, all right? Dude, that's literally happy birthday. Listen, I pay you to play what I say you play. So play it. All right, all right. All right, I'll do it. Chris, this might be expensive. You know, maybe somebody'd be willing to jam with us for $15 an hour. I don't know. Okay, another place or another way you might be able to find other people to jam with is on the socials, like especially like Facebook. You can search for musician groups in your area. And a lot of times there's blues jams going on or open mics going on. Now, I will tell you, I've never done any of those at this point. And it might have to do with what my current goal is right now, and it's to be a rock star. And it's kind of, I've got this tunnel vision of how I want to do it. I've got limited time, so I'm really focusing on the vision I have. But it certainly is a way to get to know people, or at least to get to know where people are going that might be like-minded. Number 5, I call it peeping Tom jamming. Now, the extreme version of this is you find out where some people are jamming and you just kind of hide outside the room, and then you can listen to them jamming and then just secretly jam to what they're jamming to. Oh yeah. Yeah, something like that, man. That'd be cool. Yeah, dude. Wait. Do you hear something? Yeah, what is it? What the hell, dude? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ideas. If you're really ambitious, you could harness AI technology and robotics and create your own Jam Dude 3000 robots. All right, Jambots, this is what I'm gonna do. And then you, on the bass, you come in with this really cool, just strong beat, and then drums match that. Could you guys handle that? We're not working on that song. Why do you keep playing that song? I thought you guys were the future. The last thing I can offer up to you that is actually very serious is just reach out to someone. So I'll tell you my story. So I started taking lessons, and then almost a year after being in the lessons, my instructor, Rick, said, hey, we're doing this recital, this winter recital. And I'm thinking the older guys that take lessons from me, we should come together and do something, do a song. And so we did, and I've done videos on that if you want to see what that's about. But one of the guys, who's about my age, his name is Paul, we were just chatting as we were working on the song and came to practice a couple times, so I got to talk to him a couple times. And then certainly at the recital, I got to talk to him. And I just thought, I should just email him. I should just send him a note, ask him if he wants to jam. And that's all I did. So I think a lot of it is you actually have to take steps to make it happen. And sometimes it's hard to make it happen. But I found that things you really want to do don't tend to just fall in your lap. So you got to get out there, maybe take a few steps that gets you to that goal, and then you'll be jamming. And if the reason you're maybe having a hard time reaching out is you feel inferior to others that play, I have a feeling that a lot of people think just like you. And I've had those feelings. In fact, I still do have those feelings. Every video I put out, I'm thinking, ugh, I'm not good enough. Every time I talk with Paul, who I'm working with, learning songs I've written, I feel insecure about it. I feel like people are gonna go, you suck. And I just think that's because we're trying to do something that we know has been really hard to learn, and we know that we have a lot more to learn. But all of us are in that boat. So there might be somebody out there that you say, hey, you want to jam with? And then let's say they're really good and you jam with them and you're not near as good. If they're cool, they're going to help you along. If they're a jerk, you wouldn't want to jam with them anyway. If you guys are wanting to be in rock bands, or if you're wanting to play music, or you just want to continue seeing the crazy things I'm gonna be up against and just to see the possible train wreck or whatever, please subscribe, please comment. I'd love to hear from you. Yeah, that's all I got this time. See ya.